With that, I would like to now introduce the Governor of North Carolina, Governor Roy Cooper.
Thank you, Mayor. It's always great to come to High Point and visit with the people here. A lot of times we're bringing jobs when we're coming. Thanks for the good work of your local economic development team in Guilford County. Glad to be here with several legislators. I think I see Senator Amy Gailey, Senator David Craven is here, and I think Representative Don Landa is here, Representative Amber Baker is here. Do I see Representative Brockman here? Have I missed any legislators? I know that Alex, thank you very much for the tour. You told me that you made some furniture for state government, and maybe the chairs in the Senate, they may be too comfortable. But hopefully we'll get to the end of this at some point. It's so exciting to come to the High Point Furniture Market. There's nothing like it in the world. And I think when you talk to the buyers, the interior designers, the people who just want to come and look, not only do they know they're seeing the world's best furniture, but the world's best people. A lot of places in the country have tried to take this away from High Point, and they can't. And it's because of the nature of the people here, the fact that the people who live in the High Point area, who come to this event every year, make people from all over the world feel welcome, feel appreciated, and they know that they are here to get an experience, not just the furniture. So that's what makes this special. What also makes it special is what it does for our economy. 33,000 manufacturing jobs in North Carolina as a result of the furniture industry. That means a lot. But it's also meant a lot of challenges for us, because any of the furniture manufacturers in this state right now will tell you that they can hire a number of more people right now. And I think it's up to us as a state to make sure we help provide the training, the education that we need in advanced manufacturing to fill these positions. One of the things that I was talking to Alex about is if we're doing more to get into our middle schools and early in high school to let students learn the amazing opportunities that they have out there. Advanced manufacturing is not the manufacturing of the days of old. It requires more knowledge. It's a better place to work, and you can make a pretty good living as well. We've been innovative in things that we've done in North Carolina. Take, for example, the Furniture Academy. A lot of the furniture manufacturers and the local governments and community colleges realized that we needed to be able to train more people to work in the manufacturing industry. So all came together to form Furniture Academy. And the teachers are people who work now in these manufacturing facilities, and they teach at night to the people who want to learn how to get into the industry. We just need more of them. And you've got my commitment, and I know the commitment of these legislators, to make the investments in our community colleges and other educational institutions to make sure that we're providing the training and credentials so that we can get more workers to make the best furniture in the world. Looking to see what's out there, the creativity and the sturdiness of it all, I think is fantastic. We're here today to celebrate this market. We want to tell people from all over the world to please come, and to know that this is a safe place. We know that we're working hard to come out of this pandemic, and the numbers are continuing to look better and better. We put the health and safety of North Carolinians first as we have gone into this and now are coming out of it. And we've done the right things. A study was put out by the CDC and the Department of Labor a few months ago. It showed North Carolina among the lowest states in COVID deaths per capita, but also among the lowest states in job loss per capita. Protecting people's lives is important, but also realizing that they have livelihoods that we need to work and protect. And we've been working with our businesses as we tried to come out of this pandemic, working to get people vaccinated. We know that is the way to get to the other side. The more people we can get vaccinated, the better off we're going to be. North Carolina has a bright future ahead. We're going to come out of this pandemic stronger than ever. We know that the High Point furniture market is a hallmark of the kinds of activities that we have in this state that make North Carolina the best state in the country. So, Bassett, thank you and all of the team for coming to visit us in Raleigh and tell us about the things that you're doing. Thank the legislators for providing funding that we need to make sure that this furniture market is the very best in the country. And thank you all for being here today. For questions, is that what we're going to do, Mary Scott?
Yes, sir.
We are?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
great. I'll listen to the question.
As far as school shootings, school guns in schools have been in the headlines lately. How are the school safety assessments going?
So we realize that schools need to be safe as they possibly can be. Parents and grandparents need to make sure that their children are safe when they send them to school. We just had a task force meeting this past week to make sure that all of the school plans are in our Department of Public Safety, that every school has worked closely with local law enforcement and with their school resource officers to make sure our schools are safe. We've got to keep guns off campus, and we know that we need to get to work on the most important thing is to make sure these students recover from lost learning during the pandemic. It's going to continue to be a priority. We want to make sure we prevent these things from happening, but if they do, we want to make sure that we can react quickly and save lives, and to make sure that we are ready to recover from it, like we're having to do here from the shooting in Winston-Salem. But it will continue to be a priority with me in North Carolina.
Governor Cooper, you mentioned the state funding in the market. Are you pretty confident that whatever state budget emerges and you're negotiating with the Republicans is going to be in there?
What do you think, guys? Yeah, they say yes. We're going to work on it together, that's for sure. Yes,
Good morning, Governor. Welcome to High Point. More along the budget, what's your confidence level that you will get a budget that you could put your signature on?
well, we want to get there, and I think you're seeing that. You've seen more bipartisan cooperation than ever, starting with the agreement that we did to get our children back into the classroom in person with protections. We knew that was important. Just last week, we reached historic clean energy legislation that's going to move North Carolina in a clean energy future, getting us a 70% reduction in carbon by 2030, getting us to carbon neutrality by 2050, putting guardrails on costs, and making sure that we take advantage of the clean energy economy. So I think that bodes well for hopefully getting us a budget. I will do what I have to do. I'm not going to sign a bad budget. But the fact that we are still in session, we are still talking before a budget is passed, I think that is positive. And I think that we know that this is an extraordinary time. We've got more resources considering all of the federal money and the tax revenues than we've ever had. So we need to now make these investments in high-speed internet access, in infrastructure, in education, paying our teachers more, and getting more health care out there with the expansion of Medicaid. All of these things we can do in this budget, and I'm hoping we can get there.
Thank you, sir.
How are preparations for 5 to 11-year-olds possibly getting vaccinations going?
Yeah, we're excited that 5 to 11-year-olds will soon be receiving vaccinations. These are a little different because they are smaller doses, and we're looking at a little bit different way of distributing them because we know pediatricians will have to be on the front lines as well as our pharmacies and others. We are ready. We're set up. We want to make sure that we don't miss a beat getting those vaccinations out there, getting toward our goal of getting everybody vaccinated.
Well, given the economic value of the market, do you feel like the state's doing what it can? Do you feel like more could be done?
So I think that the state of North Carolina recognizes the economic impact of this market, something tells me over 6 billion or something like that. It is significant. So the funding that's invested in transportation, the things that they need to do to make this market the best, I think that money is well invested, and why you're going to see, I think, more of it in this budget if we can just get it done in the next few weeks, hopefully. Thank you.
Time for one more. All good, thanks.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.